I'm Olivia,
And I'm Reagan,
and this is the Live and Ray edition. In this podcast, Reagan and I will be talking about how we keep a healthy balance between maintaining extracurricular activities, our social lives, our relationships, our academics, and most importantly, our faith. Starting off, you should know a little about us. Reagan and myself have been friends since we were born. With that came our current 15, almost 16-year-long friendship.
Of course, we've grown tremendously in our friendship, but also in our likes, our hobbies, and even our activities. Between the two of us, there are so many things that we have to maintain. Personally, I'm a big part in my church, specifically in our youth group, and I'm sophomore student president on the dance committee and in Beta Club. I'm also in Beaver's Chamber Choir and Ladies of the Hive. I love singing, not just in school, but out of it as well. Overall, church is where you find me singing the most. God gave me a gift, so I use it for Him. I don't play a school sport, but I'm there to cheer on Olivia whenever she's on the field for hers. Instead of playing a school sport, I drag race and play church league volleyball. I also love reading books and being around people that bring me joy.
For me, I engage in a good amount of things too. I'm an advocate for my church's youth. If you didn't guess, we go to the same church.
Yeah.
I participate in my school student council, specifically dance committee, same, Beta Club, Educators Rising, and hopefully soon National Honor Society. I'm on my school's soccer team and I play church league volleyball, of course, with Reagan. With church also being a big factor in my life, I do a lot of singing, organizing events, and having part in social gatherings. I love creating art and I love reading too. Specifically, in this podcast, me and Reagan just want to talk about how we personally manage all of the things that we do.
Mhm.
As you've heard, we do a multitude of things.
And most of them are together.
Most of them are together. You should probably know me and Reagan, we do a lot of things, but we have learned to keep a healthy balance.
We've learned that the hard way. Burnout is one thing that we've experienced a lot of. We do so many things, and most of them are in the church, but even with it being in the church, we're still prone to burnout.
And we just want to give a little advice on how to avoid burnout, how to maintain everything that you do. So, starting off, we do kind of want to talk about where you put your energy towards. Sometimes you have to come to the realization that you can't put your energy into everything.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes maybe the solution is stopping something, maybe the solution is starting something else, or maybe taking a break.
I know it might seem hard because you want to do all of this stuff, but honestly, it's not worth it. It's not worth getting burnt out. Yes, it's exciting to be, oh my goodness, I do this, 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 and this. But even with that, burnout is excessively hard. Like it can last for even weeks.
Sometimes it can even last longer. We just wanted to share how we personally maintain. For me, I make sure that I don't put all of my energy towards one specific thing. I distribute my energy equally. And if I have to put more energy towards one thing and less towards another, I can realize that and I can adjust how I need to. But if I come to the realization that I cannot maintain what I'm doing, I give myself a break and I give myself time to evaluate my situations, my activities, my groups, and it gives me a chance to have a break.
For me, I take a step back. A lot of times I just have to take a break, even if it's multiple days at a time of me not like hanging out with anybody, just me being with my family and just taking a little cool break. And also doing stuff that brings me joy really helps with my being burnt out, like racing and I know this sounds cliche, but hanging out with Olivia and my boyfriend, they all just help me not be as prone to burnout.
Speaking of boyfriend, you should also know that me and Reagan are both in very healthy, happy relationships, which is another thing that, obviously we maintain and not just maintain, but find joy in. And sometimes you just have to realize that your person is worth more than the activities that you're doing. like having relationships, having friendships, relationships like with your family members, realizing that sometimes you have to put them first, and that's perfectly fine.
Yes, it's good to put all your energy into one thing if you love that thing so much, but you have to make time for the people around you as well because they could feel that you're growing distant from them.
We're not saying to put all of your effort and
Yeah, not at all.
everything just into your relationship, because that's also not
That's
healthy.
not healthy.
You just have to have a good balance. You have to realize sometimes you have to sacrifice things for another, and vice versa. It goes either way. But you can be very prone to burnout if you distribute yourself way too much. And you have to find a healthy balance.
And I know both of us have experienced burnout a lot, especially during the school season, because on top of school, we do all of these extracurricular activities. And at a point, I had a job, so I was working, and it gets a lot. You don't want too much on your plate. I know for me, I want to be engaged in everything. Sometimes to even just say I do that just to, I guess, look cool or, like, sound cool because I do all these things, but like I said, it's just not healthy, it's not worth it.
Well, to conclude, we just wanted to give advice on how we personally maintain the things that we do, how we keep together our activities, how we make sure that our relationships stay healthy, not only with our significant others, but also with our family members, with our friends, with each other. So, to conclude, this is advice
Advice
from the Live
Live
and
and
Ray
Ray
edition.
edition.